Hello ladies and gentlemen, Cameron here at Bud Chevrolet in Oakville, Ontario. Today we're going to be taking a look at that beautiful 2021 Chevy Trailblazer and some of the new cool and hidden features that this vehicle has. So why don't you hop on in and let's go for a drive and take a look at this vehicle. So today we're here with the beautiful 2021 Chevy Trailblazer RS. Now this vehicle is going to fit right into the Chevrolet lineup, slightly larger than the Trax, a little bit smaller than the Equinox, but still giving you a ton of features, a lot of storage and everything inside, which we'll go over a bunch of with you today. So starting off with the exterior, you have an amazing looking front end, really inspired based off of similarly the Blazer, but also with the Camaro. So you do get the unique black grille. You get the split level LED headlight systems, your black Chevrolet bow ties, as well as your unique black grille all the way through the front end. And then your, as I said, your split level LEDs being your LED daytimes up on top, and then your LED headlights down below. Now, one of the very impressive things about the 2021 Trailblazer is the powertrain. GM has put in their 1.2 or 1.3 liter engines into the Trailblazer. The front wheel drive models being the 1.2 liter. The 1.2 liter 3-cylinder is not your typical 3-cylinder. It actually has lots of power and lots of torque. The 1.2 liter is giving you 132 horsepower and 162 foot-pounds of torque. In the RS package or in the active package, you're going to get the 1.3 liter engine paired up with a 9-speed transmission, which is going to deliver 155 horsepower and 174 foot-pounds of torque. Now, having that much torque, and it also comes in at such a low RPM, you're driving through the city actually is a very fun drive. Very quick acceleration and keeps up with the crowd. So the unique styling of the 2021 Trailblazer constantly continues from front to back of the vehicle. The vehicle does give you an amazing looking two-tone roof, which you can have either with the black or with a white roof, depending on the color of the actual vehicle you choose. This gives the vehicle a lot of personality and really matches who you can be. Now on the rear of the vehicle, we do have some, again, more unique styling that really makes the Trailblazer stand out. You do have your rear spoiler that matches your body color that you've chosen, whether it's the white or the black rooftop. Your LED taillights, your RS badging, your black Chevy bow tie, and then a really nice blacked out Chevy Trailblazer, or the Trailblazer logos on the rear. Now on the bottom of the bumper fascia, you do have your carbon fiber trim as well as your available dual chrome tipped exhaust down at the bottom. Now the outside of the Chevy Trailblazer only takes you so far. You have to get inside the vehicle, and now this is where the Trailblazer really stands out against the competition. Inside this vehicle, there's a lot of really neat hidden features. Let's show you a few of them so you can really see what this vehicle can offer. Now on the rear of the vehicle, you do have the optional power tailgate, making it nice and easy even with your hands full to get into your tailgate. You can operate that via the buttons inside the vehicle, from your key fob or from the rear tailgate itself. Inside the rear, you do have your fold flat 60-40 split rear seats, allowing you to slide objects in all the way to the front driver and passenger seats. You also have our first little hidden feature here, which is your dual level floor of your cargo space. So you can actually lower this by a few inches. So when you have that other taller item that needs to stand up, you can actually drop the floor by a few inches there to save you some extra space. Now another little hidden feature is our fold flat front seat. This fold flat seat will allow you to put an object in that's much larger than you would expect to fit, which it would fit up to 8.5 feet from the rear bumper all the way to the front dash of the vehicle. So whether it's your canoe, your kayak, your ladder, that extra large Christmas present you're buying for somebody, it will fit in your vehicle and without having to go to a fuller size SUV. Now, you're not always using your vehicle for cargo. Your passenger comfort is also extremely important. So in the back seat of the Trailblazer, you do have a ton of legroom, hip room, and headroom. So even if your passengers are over 6 feet tall, you still have lots of room. Now the rear seats are also semi-contoured to make it look more of a bucket seat, which really adds to the comfort in the rear. Now, in your front seat, your unique styling also continues, where you have your red and white stitching all throughout the vehicle, your red trim around your vent clips, as well as that red stitching which carries on through the dash. So now inside the Trailblazer, we do have a new and exciting feature, and it has to do with the infotainment unit inside this vehicle. Now, standard on on most of our vehicles right now is the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now with that feature, you typically just grab your USB cable, plug in your smart device, whether it's Apple or Android, into the vehicle. The Android Auto would appear, or Apple CarPlay would appear, and you'd be able to use all of its features. Well, new for the 2021 Trailblazer, we don't need these cables anymore. Now the system is fully wireless. So all you do is you pair your phone up as you normally would to your Bluetooth connection, and it will ask you for a few little extra prompts to set up the wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, and you're all set. Now you can rest your phone down on the wireless phone charger, which is down below, and still have full access to the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now, continuing across on the dash of this vehicle, you do have your RS display, which does show you your RS logos with a little bit of textured patterning behind it, as well as more of the red trimming around the tachometer and the speedometer of the vehicle. Now, you also have your D-shaped steering wheel where your red stitching continues, and you also have the really nice textured material, which really gives you a substantial feel in your hand when driving down the road. Now, also in front of the shifter, you do have your multiple different drive modes and vehicle options available to you. You do have a sport mode, which to change your transmission settings and your overall vehicle settings to give you more of a performance-based drive. You also have your all-wheel drive mode, giving you better traction, whether it's in snow or wet conditions, as well as the ability to fully disconnect it to save you a little bit of fuel just for your everyday drives. Your traction control and your lane departure warning are also listed here as well. Now, on the far left-hand side here, you do have the shutoff for your automatic stop-start for the engine. Now, when the vehicle does stop, it will do a series of checks to ensure that it's safe to do so, but then it will stop the engine and shut it down. Now, yes, we can all admit it's not everybody's favorite, but it is a very seamless and elegant system that GM uses in all of our vehicles to ensure that it gives you a peace of mind that it's going to start every time, but also you don't notice it happening every time. But if you can't get used to it and it's a feature you don't like to have, we have now installed the on-off switch in there so you can turn that feature off. So also inside this vehicle, we do have the panoramic sunroof. This does have a full slider that you can cover, or you can open it up to allow for a massive opening in the roof, giving you that open air feel and really enjoying the open air while driving down the road. So now that you have your cargo loaded in, you have your passengers loaded in, it's the most important part of the vehicle, and that's the overall safety of the vehicle. Now, GM made no exception with this one as well, giving it 10 standard airbags stuffed inside here, where you're going to have your curtain airbags, your front airbags, your knee airbags, and your middle thorax airbags. I could go on with all the different options, but there are 10 inside this vehicle, which is more than any of its competitors, making it extremely safe inside. Now, to avoid having to use those airbags, Chevy has also made the Chevy Safety Assist package standard on all Trailblazer models. Now, that package is going to give you your front automatic braking, your pedestrian automatic braking, your lane departure warning, and your IntelliBeam high beams features as standard in this vehicle, ensuring that it can get its top crash safety ratings it can possibly get. So folks, this was the 2021 Chevy Trailblazer RS. I hope I've been able to show you something that you may not have known about this pretty amazing vehicle. And I won't lie, some of it even shocked me myself. But don't forget to like this video, subscribe. If there's any features that we haven't pointed out you wanted to see more of, leave a comment down below. And also leave your comments down below of what vehicles you want to see next. Thanks very much, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.